Yeah, so this is a Mercedes with a crank no start issue. It's not cranking, it's not starting. So after going through different tests, trying to look for the reason why it's not cranking and starting, I finally got to the CAN network. And as I was checking the CAN network, I saw this kind of signal. I was like, wow, I have to stop here. This is not a good signal at all. Because a normal CAN signal should be two twisted wire. One of the wire being the CAN I should be moving from 2.5 volts up to 3.5 volts for the message. Then a tiny spike at the end of the message to indicate end of message, which will make it get to 5 volts. Then the second wire should be from 2.5 volts down to 1.5 volts for a message. Then a spike to 0 volts to indicate end of a message. But this signal is not looking like any of that because the CAN I and the CAN low is not looking like that at all. This is a bad message. And this will prevent the car from even cranking or starting at all. Although I'm using a single channel scope, so I have to check the signals one after the other because carrying my 4-channel scope is really stressful, so I had to use one. So let me check another CAN network for a good signal, so at least we can know what a good signal should look like. So I will check the CAN I and the CAN low of this particular CAN network. So you can see this is the CAN low moving from 2.5 volt down to 1.5, then a tiny spike at the end of the message to indicate the end of a particular message that the car is communicating. That is the CAN low. So let me move to the CAN I. So you see what it looks like. Yeah, so this is the CAN I, moving from 2.5 volts up to 3.5 volts, then a tiny spike that will get to 5 volts to indicate the end of a particular message. So this particular CAN network is fine. I also changed some CAN connectors here, and everything have good message on them. Each of those CAN connectors have good messages on them. So now I went back to the CAN connector that was having bad signal on it. So I started disconnecting modules that were connected to that particular CAN network, the CAN connector. So at a point when I get to the EIS, as I disconnect the EIS, immediately I noticed something changed. Immediately I disconnect the EIS. You can see the CAN message went back to normal. This is a clean CAN I signal, and everything should work fine here. So I connected the EIS back so as to be sure of what I just see, that the EIS is actually the main culprit. So here I was trying to connect the EIS back. So immediately I connect the EIS back, the message went bad immediately. So this EIS will need to be replaced and reprogrammed to the vehicle, and it will be fixed.